Hey, Jay and Harmony, this is Gavin Kraft. We spoke earlier today on the phone in regards to sending this video over for you guys. So I'm just going to jump right into it and show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. So I've found that a lot of local business owners are so busy actually running their business that they don't really have the time to learn how the internet can really help them grow. And oftentimes, the only hesitation they have when it comes to working with someone is they just don't know who they can trust or who's actually an expert. So I've found that by giving local business owners this simple free attack plan of real actionable steps they can actually take to grow their business often leads to many of those business owners reaching back out whenever they need help with their marketing. So if by the end of the video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that could really help your business grow, just shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you'd rather just take this free attack plan and run with it yourself, that's totally fine too. All I'm asking for from you is just some feedback on the video once you're all finished watching. All right, now let's get right into those 3 things that will set your company apart from the competition without wasting any more of your time or mine. All right, so the first thing I want to go over is content. So you guys need at least 1,500 words on your homepage to be optimized with Google. So I went ahead and I copied all the words on your page. I put it in a word counter, and you guys are sitting at 312 words. So like I was saying, having right around 1,500 words will be ideal for Google, so it can start pushing you up higher and higher in the organic rankings. Now, if we take a look at one of your biggest competitors, this is Walker Plumbing, Heating, and Air. The reason I chose them to compare against you guys, because when I search plumbing St. George, they're pulling up in the #1 organically searched position, which is exactly where you guys want to be. So I felt it was right to show you every way that we can beat them out. So I went ahead, I did the same thing. I copied all the content on their page, put it in a word counter, and they're sitting at 857 words. So again, that's a very beatable number as Google's really looking for 1,500 words of content. So it's also important to note that including quality keywords throughout your content will help Google understand exactly what your page is all about. So when those keywords match for what people are actually searching for, your page becomes more relevant, which means high rankings, more clicks, and ultimately more customers finding you instead of your competitors. So if you take a look at this software I use over here called Ahrefs, I have your URL in here. So within your current content, you guys have 3 organic keywords, and those keywords aren't responsible for any additional clicks to your website each month. But if we look at the competitors over here, they have 74 organic keywords, and those keywords alone are responsible for 634 clicks to their website each month. So what you can do in this case is click right here on their organic keywords, and you can see exactly what's working for them. So you can go through this list and find all of the keywords that are relevant to your business, your website, and the services that you'll offer, and then find the ones with the highest search volume, the lowest KD score, and then implement those specific keywords within your 1,500 words of content, which will allow for real optimization so Google can start pushing you up in the rankings for the organic search positions. So that leads me to my second point, which is citations. So what citations are, it's pretty much your name, address, and phone number, and anywhere that information can be found online. So you might be asking, well, why is that important? Well, when you have more citations, you rank higher and higher in the Google Map Pack here. So as you can see, Walker Plumbing, they're also in the number 1 top spot for the Google Map Pack because they have the most citations. And they're also in the #1 organically searched position because they have the most content, keywords relating to their site, and backlinks. So going back to citations, if you look at this tool I use over here called White Spark, you can see I have your business in here. Now, you guys have 17 citations being found online. I personally like to get right around 100 to 200 of these citation sources so that you can just dominate the Google Map Pack. So when your competitors are trying to rank up past you, you have a lot of citations that they would have to blow past in order to take you down in this #1 top spot here. So that leads me to my third and final point, which is backlinks. So in simple terms, what a backlink is, it's when site A is giving credibility to site B. So say, for example, there's a well-known blog in St. George and they do plumbing reviews. Now, they mention Express Plumbing. Now, the credibility that their website has it's going to be transferred to your website. Google sees that, recognizes it, and then turns it into authority. And then that authority pushes you up higher in the organic rankings. Now, it's also important to note that not all backlinks are created the same. Say, for example, Pizza Hut wrote an article around express plumbing. Yeah, that's a backlink, but it's not really a relevant backlink because you're not slinging pizzas, you're dealing with plumbing. So the moral of the story I'm trying to say here is quality backlinks are a lot more important than quantity of backlinks. And then if we take a look over in Ahrefs here again, you can see that you guys have 48 backlinks, but only 24 of those are actually giving you that authority to rank up higher. And then we take a look at the competitor. They have 500 backlinks, but 225 of those are actually giving them that authority to rank up higher in the organic search. So what you can do in this case is click on their authoritative backlinks, and you can see all of their authoritative links, and then you can go register your business in all of the same directories, obtain all 125. Now you'll have their authoritative backlinks, and then I like to get an additional 100 to 200 on top so that you can dominate the competitors in all three of the aspects that I'm talking about. So just to start wrapping things up, number one, we talked about content, the importance of having 1,500 words on your homepage, and then including those relevant keywords so that Google knows who to send over to your page. Number two, citations. You need just right around at least 100 to 200 of these citation sources so you can dominate the Google Map Pack and stand strong in the number one position. And then number three, backlinks. You guys just need more relevant sites, giving you that authority to rank you up on the back end so that Google can push you higher and higher in the organic search. So I bet you're wondering, well, what now? So you've got two options. You can either take everything I showed you today and start applying these strategies yourself. And honestly, that'd be awesome. You could possibly start seeing your business climb towards that number one spot on Google starting today. But if you'd rather take the faster route to allow yourself to actually stay focused on your business and save yourself the time, I'd love to chat with you one-on-one, just to answer any questions you might have and get to know you and your business goals a little bit better. That way I can put together a more clear idea of the results you can realistically expect and put together a more detailed plan for your future growth. So with that all being said, you can reach me directly at 435-640-5329. Once again, my name is Gavin Kraft, and I really look forward to hearing back from you, both Jay and Harmony, and have a great rest of your guys' day.